All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. So you want to draw Muhammad again? I mean, seriously? I got family members who are Muslims, right? But they don't play into all these stupid little games, you know. And here's the thing: it's racist. Now, my family members who are Muslim are black. Muslim is Islam is a religion, just like Christianity is a religion. That's pretty much all encompassing of all races. So you may have your different factions of ethnicities and races inside of it, and even those factions might have their issues with each other's race and ethnicity, but they still follow the same religion. Excuse me. That being said, people doing this that do this draw Muhammad thing are normally white people, and they're normally racist white people, and they're normally people who just like messing with other people. Then they tried this in France, didn't work so well. They tried that before that too, didn't work so well, and because those were the newspaper things, and I know they tried it before that, didn't work so well. Tried it recently in Texas, didn't work so well, and I think they were trying to go back to the same mosque in Texas with bikers who encourage other people to bring guns. Because historically, going to these Draw Muhammad competitions don't work so well. Now, here's the thing. For all you people who think that, oh, it's not racist, you're lying. It is racism. And and because I'm gonna have to speak to white people about this. I mean, it is what it is. Y'all too used to messing with people. Like you actually y'all feel like the way you acting as a group, just you feel like you're entitled to be able to fuck with people, and they shouldn't say anything about you fucking with them. I could be able to disrespect you whenever I want because I can. Okay, and I'm gonna say something before I get into the rest of this for people like that, right? If you think white America's history of being able to fuck with people in the way that he does, not only inside of America but worldwide, is if you think you you're bullies, yes, you got a bully culture, yes, but don't think all your bullying and bully culture was actually you actually bullying people for real. A good portion of your bullying is people letting you do that because y'all don't really want the beef that y'all keep kicking up. And most other non-white racists know that y'all want to walk around. Y'all want to do what y'all call ignorant stuff that black people do. Y'all want to ride around in nice cars and flashy watches and nice, and fly on yachts and say I'm rich. That's what you want to do. You want to stunt. You want to front. You want to be out there, shining for the camera. But drawing Muhammad, let me explain something to you. Racially, you did the same thing with Christianity, all the way from the Crusades, fucking with people, to the KKK and cross burning, fucking with people. And these people who are quote unquote Christians, right? To these missionaries, all in these countries, I'm trying to convert people. They convert people while they're child molesters and kidnapping people's kids in other parts of the world, fucking with people. So this Draw Muhammad stuff is just another aspect of fucking with people. That's all it is. And you got it, and just like I just pointed out, you got a history from past to present of doing this using religion. So what you so and then you bring in bikers into it, which is doubling down on this Waco thing, which is doubling down on what people say. Y'all like doing shit, fucking with people, and for people who messing with Muslims, and let's flip this. You because people would like to talk about ISIS and Al Qaeda and the Taliban, right? Has there ever been a story of ISIS or Al Qaeda just, you know, motherfuckers, you rolling up to somebody's place of worship with guns? Like, you don't even see Muslims like riding around to to church loaded up with guns, like burning crosses or pissing on Bibles and shit like that. Like, you, you going out of your way to let people know that you hate them, so they get the point. Yeah, they get the message. You hate us. Yes. You want to start a fight with us. Yes. You want to go to war with us. Yes. This is what this is about. And the same hate you spewing is gonna come knocking at your front door. You know, being black, one it's in the news constantly fucking with black people. Now you constantly fucking with Muslims. Next you'll be constantly you constantly fucking with Hispanics. You know, next you're gonna be constantly fucking with Asians. Which, I mean, but people don't know, this constantly fucking with people is worldwide. Like, we are fucking with people as we speak. Like, right? America and American and white America in particular is fucking with people of every ethnicity right as we speak. Maybe not in this country right now, but every ethnicity America is fucking with right now. Whether in this country or outside this country. But you just can't help yourselves. And people look at it as white culture. This is white culture. This is what white people do. You know why? Because this is what white people do in America. This is what white people do in Europe. I mean, what? And they spread it worldwide. I mean, or of European descent, because they probably do this in Australia too. You know. So what is the payoff? That's the question. What is the reason? Because we all know the reason, right? What is the reason to ride around with "fuck Islam" t-shirts, roll up to a person's church, basically disrespect their prophets, and because you feel like you have the right to, and drive back home to beat on your chest to say, "Hey, that's right, I said fuck Islam, yeah." What's the payoff? Like, really? You really got your stupid ass out of bed, drove miles and miles from your home, took time off of work, took time, went on a vacation to fuck with people. This is what people are talking about when people talk about racism, about you racist motherfuckers on that bullshit. You have, your mentality is no different from the people who after church went to the picnic to see a lynching. You went out of your way to do this debauchery and enjoy it. But hey, it's okay, right? Because you should be entitled to do that. Your history says you're entitled to piss on everybody else's humanity. And with no fear of repercussion, but there is fear of repercussion, because that's why you want everybody to bring guns. Once again, and since you want everybody to bring guns, you want to be able to, and this happens all the time too. If I can't be entitled to piss on your humanity, just mano a mano, let me make this an uneven dogfight and get 35 people for this one person. Let me make this a biker clan rally where we gunned up, and now when we feel like we can kill everybody, now we feel safe enough to fuck with you. Okay? Which, once again, shows the amount of cowardice, just cowardly behavior. Talk about this all the time. People start shit with people all the time, and then when people say, "Look, That ain't gonna happen. Then it's, oh, I'm the victim. Somebody call the police. And see, here's the funny part about this: you can't call the police on this one because you drove to a fucking church. So that's why you gotta call the bikers to come out and bring guns, because the same bikers that would shoot, the same type of bikers that were shooting at the police in Texas not too long ago. But you know what? Have at it, Hoss. Have at it. Because technology is showing that you can't get past your own hatred and racism to the point where you're gonna make these other races of people make you get past it. And you actually think you're gonna win. Okay. All right.